Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said today Israel unequivocally plans to resume the war when the truce ends.
Now, meanwhile, closer to home, Madison saw another pair of demonstrations on campus about the war.
Our main priority or our main goal with this is to inform.
Our message is filled of love and peace and unity and stuff, and not of hate.
And that's from just a few UW students, what they had to say about the continued conflict in the Middle East. Both demonstrations today were organized as an effort to show support for the people killed and taken hostage on both sides of the conflict.
Kyle Pozorski spoke with people from both groups about how they hope to spread a message to their classmates. Kyle?
It's a tale of two sides with little common ground between them. The one thing they do have in common, a hope to end the fighting in the Middle East. On one side, empty chairs lining Library Mall, displaying the faces and names of Jews taken hostage by Hamas.
Our message is filled of love and peace.
Up on Bascom Hill, a pro-Palestinian die-in.
We're trying to, send a message.
The war nearing 2 months has continued to divide students at UW. Jacob Bigelman says the conflict on campus is almost unavoidable.
We were one of the first groups to go up and hang hostage posters around, and within an hour, they were torn down.
Bigelman, along with his friends and a coalition of Jewish organizations, placed the chairs. Their message, free the hostages taken by Hamas.
We can be critical of the IDF and the Israeli government, but you can't be critical of hostages being, taken against their own will.
He did not make it to the age of 1.
A short distance away, a similar message of humanity for the innocent civilians caught in the middle of the conflict in Gaza.
Just because there's a temporary ceasefire, this is still going to continue.
Shafiq is the campus leader of Students for Justice. For him, the action of laying in a public space invokes images he says his fellow classmates need to be reminded of, that there is no long-term peace in sight.
I know that a lot of people are aware of it, but it's just like saying, hey, in case you haven't been noticing, this is something that's still going on. We want to make sure that people still know that this is happening, because we do need a permanent ceasefire.
This is just the latest set of demonstrations we've seen on the campus in the last couple months as both sides try to keep the conflict front of mind.